Alright guys, so this is part 2 of the Teacher Appreciation Week, coming up in May 4th to May 8th. The reason why I'm so bullshitted about this because elected teacher was not even there until they actually did it. Like, look, I'm gonna put it up. Like now they just did it. Now they just did it. Can you load, please? Can you load? Can you load? Can you load? Like now they just did it. So it's kind of so dumb about it. Wait. Coaches are kicks on and PEs are elective. Huh. I never knew that. Coaches and PE kicks on are electives? I never knew that. Anyways. Oh yeah. So what am I saying? Oh yeah. It's pissing me off so much. In the announcement, they'll be like, guys, the panels, they told you to fucking pick the choices. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna make a little video, but then you say, let's block this guy. Let's block this website so I can even join it. And then now you want to do it in the last fucking second? Like, what the fuck are you on about? No. And now you just did it on April 29th, and now you want to open it, and right now it's April 29th. Like, it's 6:07, 6:07. Fucking hell. Okay, but yeah, this is so dumb. Anyways, okay. Who is the funniest teacher? Yeah, who is the funniest teacher? What if I put all those doors? Yeah, but who is it funny? I'll say Coach Lewis. And next, who's the most supportive teacher? Who is the most supportive? I say Miss August. Who's the nicest teacher? Mr. Delano. Who is the most creative teacher? Creativeness. Wait, how much Thomas? Okay. I'll say Miss Garza, because robotics and stuff. Who's the most bed drivers? I'm gonna pick Mr. Florence because he doesn't know me, but I didn't believe he still have that Dragon Ball Z Goku outfit. It was so funny. It was so funny though. What teacher do you learn the most from? Well, technically, Miss Dolores is like the head of the choir, and she like been there for 3 years. She's basically my parent at this point, but she's basically my parent. Who's the most entertaining teacher? Who is it? Miss August. And what's best Pepsi for the real world? How it does? I'll say Miss Doors again, because why not? And who's the best overall teacher? I say Miss Doors. Okay. If you wonder why I picked Miss Doors for like fucking like 5 times, she basically raised me. Like, I never almost sped and retard in my 6th grade early days, and then literally she was like, oh, this kid Muhammad, I'm gonna treat him well, and then she was actually treating me well, And then in 7th grade, she actually respect me like a lot. In 8th grade, she respects me a lot. I only respect teachers who respect me. So, yeah. So Miss Kinesi, fuck you. And yeah, that's all. But I'm gonna explain each one. Who's the funny? Okay, so I picked Coach Lewis for a reason because he was my 7th grade health teacher. He was pretty cool. He was the reason like I did like a shit ton of push-ups, and yeah, it was kind of funny. It was so funny. And who was the most supportive teacher? I'll say Miss. No, actually, I'm gonna change the answer. When I say most supportive, I'll say Miss Davies. because the Spanish teacher was so chill and relaxed. And plus, I literally got on my saw test. He was like literally like the chillest dude ever. This is like the most relaxing like class you could ever have. The only reason why I hate that class is because the girls are being like so retarded in the class. But next, who's the 19th teacher? Yeah, we put Mr. Delano. No. Um, mm. Who actually will? I'll say Miss August though. I'll change the answer to Miss August because she's a funny teacher. And plus, I remember she teaches grade science, so like, in 7th grade and 8th grade was cool. So yeah, who was the most creative teacher? The reason I picked Miss Garza because um, Miss August have like she only do presentations while we do like handcraft and stuff. So like, it's kind of funny why are we doing that. Who's the best dressed up? Yeah, of course I say Miss Florence because of Dragon Ball. And what teacher you learn most from? Miss Doris because she basically raised me, so like I know everything. And who's the most entertaining teacher? And I say Miss August because she's a funny teacher. I still remember she said, "Black Muhammad, White Muhammad, Black Muhammad. You do your quiz, White Muhammad. Go back to work." I mean, it was so funny. And what's the best way Pepsi in the world? Miss Doris because she's like the girl teacher and not saying in high school do you do. Actually, you know what's kind of funny? Do you know Miss Doris never said in high school they're gonna treat you like bullshit. No. Miss Doris said the opposite. She said in high school life is gonna be medium for you, and like it was so perfect, man. And she was taking care of me like a ton when I had like literally a stomach problem. Like thank you, Miss Doris. That's why Miss Doris should be. That's why Miss Doris should be uh, teacher of the year, like for 2036 to 2037. You basically raise a whole generation. Yeah, like you're like the best teacher, like the teacher I ever had. Thank you for making this life more perfect. See ya.